What's up, everybody? It is Thursday, November 3rd. The rut is on. At least it is here in Michigan. I am currently heading up to my cabin, my family cabin up north for deer camp. Gonna have from Thursday to Sunday to do some hunting and just all-out hunting the whole time. Pretty darn excited. Gonna try some new areas that are state land up there and see if I can get this thing done. I'm gonna shoot a deer up here this weekend, so stick with me. Let's see how I do. Hey everybody, it is Friday, November 4th, and I'm heading out hunting. So my goal for today is to basically set up on a trail crossing from what I presume are oaks, like at least areas where the oaks could be or should be, to swamp thick bedding. So I'll show you a picture right now, but I'm gonna park in the north area of this section, and I'm basically just going to get down and follow the swamp edge until I find a trail crossing. I'm going to head south because there's a south-southwest wind this morning and today, mostly just straight south wind. So wind in my face, find a trail crossing that's pretty well beaten down, hopefully, and then set up on it. So I'm also hoping to get some gray light in here so I can actually see what I'm doing when I'm getting up in the tree and picking a tree that's got shooting lanes and stuff like that. So got high hopes for this morning. This should be a good hunt, and yeah, let's see how this works out. Here we go. Well, I'm all set up. I really didn't get too far from the truck where I parked until I started hitting the sign. There's a decent buck trail that I followed on the way in here, basically on the side of this ridge here. But I mean, I'm probably, 200 yards from the truck. I can see it. But there's sign here, and it's buck sign, which is rare up here. So I'm gonna set up on it. Hopefully it's like a decent 6 or 8 pointer, and I'd take that. I'd also shoot a doe. But yeah, so I can see a long ways. Got my binos ready, so I can see down in this valley here towards the swamp. And yeah, let's see what happens. Let's show you guys real quick what the wind's doing. So the wind is going basically parallel to this ridge. This ridge is it's not really, I guess it's a ridge, but it's more of just a drop off to the river. But it runs north-south, pretty much north-south. The wind is pretty much straight out of the south. I'm getting a little bit of southwest, a little bit of south winds here, and which I came in from that way, the north anyway, so pretty pumped about this. Hopefully I see something. So this is how I'm set up. Right on the top of this ridge, there's a buck trail that runs right along this top third of it. There's rubs throughout. I didn't go any farther that way, but behind me there's rubs throughout. There's this drop off, and then that all behind those pine trees. I haven't been back there, but it should be swamp or a swamp lake. Yeah, I came from this way. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys my homemade back band, because I'm a cheap ass and I didn't buy one from Tethered, so I made one. It works really well. So well, that's gonna do it for this hunt, this morning hunt. I'm gonna go get down and do a little bit of scouting. I'm gonna check out the swamp there, see what I'm actually dealing with. And I might head a little bit more north and do a little bit of scouting in that little, after that down in that drop off in that valley there. I might walk down there a bit, see if I can find a scrape or something to set up on for this afternoon. All right, guys, heading out for the afternoon hunt, and we're about to have a big storm roll through in a couple hours. So I'm actually not going to get up in a tree. I'm gonna basically do like a scouting mission while I still hunt. So basically just gonna try to walk, check out a few like of those. There's some crossings I'm gonna check out. So south of where I was this morning, there's some like crossings over that creek or stream, and I want to check those out and see what they look like. So I'm gonna do that while carrying my bow, just in case I do see something. The good thing about me moving around in these areas is we're gonna get a ton of rain today, like tonight, like this afternoon, like at dark, at 5 o'clock or so. So my scent should get mostly washed away, so that's good. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's a pretty steep drop off here. That's where I'm going down there. Those creek crossings are down there, so I'm interested to look at those and see what they look like. Alright guys, so I finished up my scouting in that area, and I've just been driving around and kind of looking for stuff. And I just spotted a bedded buck off the road. He's probably 40 yards off the road, looking at the road. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try to do a Zach Farrenbaugh and go after this guy. He's not a giant buck, but he's probably like a big, he's as wide as his ears, and he's probably like a smaller 8-point. I'm guessing, and score like 110 or 120 or something, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really score deer, but I think I'm gonna go for it. The problem is though, it's gonna be really difficult for me to film this with my phone. I don't have like I don't know. This would be really difficult. So best thing I'm gonna probably be able to get you guys is a little bit of clips of me as I'm like approaching, and then maybe I have the GoPro on my phone or on my bow, and that's about it. So I don't know. Let's see what I can do. The rain's coming in. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to do a big loop around him, because right now he's facing towards the road. So I'm gonna go kind of like around him and try to come in behind him. Actually, this rain might be good cover for me, so we'll see if I can do this. My first time ever stalking a deer, so this is gonna be fun. So the rain's really coming down now. Supposedly I'm like 20 yards from this buck, but I don't see him, so I'm pretty sure he caught me and left, or left before I get a chance to get up here. But I'm just gonna sneak forward because I'm losing light now and it's just pouring, so I'm gonna keep sneaking forward and hopefully something happens. Well, as you guys can probably hear, I'm pretty wet. I don't think I've ever been this wet in my entire life. That's what she said. So I don't really know what happened. He probably caught me and scurried off without me even knowing it. But I basically got all the way to where I dropped that pin, and he just wasn't there. I mean, it was hard to see. It was raining so hard. I could just see like shadows in the woods basically, and I was just kind of, I don't know. That was a tough first stalk. If it would have just kept like raining lightly like it was at the beginning, it would have been fine. And it actually helped cover my sound a little bit, but I couldn't see anything. But either way, it was fun. Never done that before, so man, I saw a pretty good buck. All right, well, gonna go get some dinner and get ready for tomorrow morning's hunt. So, see you then. What's up, everybody? This morning, it is Saturday the 5th, and this morning it was pouring rain all morning until like 10. So we, as the whole group at camp, did not go out. But there's a gap in the rain between like 10:30 and like 2 to 3. So we're all going out for some midday movement, and we're gonna just stay out as long as we possibly can, weather the rain and storm or whatever that's coming. So that's what I'm doing, and I think what I'm gonna do is hope for some cruisers, some bucks that are cruising and crossing the river, that little stream that I scouted yesterday. So that's what I'm gonna do. So real quick, just to talk about the spot I'm going to. It's a spot I scouted yesterday. It's kind of at a pinch point because the ridge drops off pretty steep right to before that creek. So there's a good trail that goes parallel to the creek, runs alongside the creek, and there's also trails that come up and cross the creek, and then they go up like it's kind of like a little saddle in the ridge. It's like a low spot in the ridge, like a drainage sort of in the ditch, or in the creek, or in the ridge that the deer, I'm assuming, travel up because it's less steep. So I'm gonna be setting up right on the northwest corner of that intersection with a southeast wind, southeast wind. Basically going to be running parallel to the creek, and hopefully going up the ridge behind me with the wind, because there's a little bit of east in the wind. So I'm going to be accessing this. I parked a little ways away to the northeast. I'm going to walk down this trail here and then basically come in from the northeast and like kind of side hill it and get down to my spot and get set up from there. So that's the plan. Hopefully it works out. So I finally got down here. I'm starting to side hill right now. I just got down this hill. Jeez, that was loud. I that tree is up there, right in that area, but beyond, past that pine tree right there, that big pine tree, down in that corner. Deer, apparently, I see on Google Maps, and I can pull that image up right now too. They like to cross that opening there, or follow that edge, and then go up this ridge in that little saddle / drainage. So, and then right here there's a beaver dam, just a little farther. It's like right there. It's a beaver dam, all that. And the water's flowing this way. So, hopefully this is good. Alright guys, my tree I picked last night or yesterday is like, I think it's that one right there. But I'm side hilling here. You can see the slope. But this is kicked all the way back to here. This was not here yesterday. Definitely a scrape. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a buck track in there. Side hilling in the wet leaves is not easy. But yeah, that's promising. Hopefully he makes an appearance. Alright, so I got to the corner where I'm going to set up. I originally picked out that tree right there to set up in, but there's clearly a buck trail that's old, historic rock right there. There's clearly a buck trail, and then that scrape is right over there, where that tilted over log is. That's where the scrape is. And there's very clearly a trail right here. You can actually see it, where it's kind of cut out into the ridge right here. And it goes right along here. So I thought about going in that big tree, but it kind of cuts off a little bit of my shots because there's a little tree in front of it and there's just a lot of limbs. So I'm going to go in this tree, I think. This one right here. And go from there. So let's get up there. I'll see you guys up there. Hey guys, so I'm finally up in the tree. I like this spot more and more the more I walked in here. Look at this fresh scrape right behind me. Fresh rub right in front of me, right down here. This trail crossing, you might even be able to see it. Yeah, you can very easily see it right there. Crossing the stream. This, I'm excited. Very excited. Because that rub was not there yesterday. That scrape was not there yesterday. There's a buck. And I think it was traveling this way. So I'm hoping it's bedded in this really, really thick stuff. That's that way, alongside this stream. We'll see. Our wind is coming from that direction, from the stream, this intersection. Straight at me here, and going up where I came from, where I walked in. So my scent trail is the same direction as the way I walked in. So that's great. Now just hearing ducks in the background too. It's cool. And also, by the way, a deer just blew out there in that thick stuff out there. There's no way it winded me. There's no way. It's not possible. I don't think she or he would have seen me. My brother, who's up here hunting with me, yesterday had a doe blowing at a buck that was chasing her. So maybe that's what's going on over there. So that'd be sweet. They cross and come over here, and I get a shot at the big boy. So I'm excited. Hopefully something happens before the rain hits, because I'm gonna get wet. So, alright, let's do it. pass, so she's getting a pass. So there's maybe a bigger doe comes by or a buck, then I'll shoot. Stuff in front of me, and they're coming out before the storm hits, and they're heading up the ridge, and probably try to find some acorns or whatever to eat up there. So now hopefully something a little bit bigger comes out next. Well, it's about 3:45. Is calling for some rain to hit us very soon. So I think it's gonna be like a lighter rain at first, and then a very heavy downpour at like 6 o'clock. So we'll see if I can stay until dark, but I don't know. We'll see. The things we do just for a chance to see a deer. Crazy. The wind is ridiculous right now. Holy crap. Now here comes the rain. Hang on. Well, that one wasn't really too much rain. It was a tunnel wind, though. Holy crap. It's like a dang wind tunnel down in this valley. All right. It's 6:30. It's prime time. Last half hour. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. It's getting dark kind of faster too because all the cloud cover. So I might only have 15, 20 minutes left. Come on, deer. Well, the big one didn't come out. Nothing else was seen besides a raccoon that I wasn't able to get on film. That's another hunt in the books, and
last hunt is tomorrow morning. I'm going to go back to that same spot. I left all my sticks and my platform up there. So plan on being in that same exact spot in the morning, bright and early, and hopefully I can make something happen. So see you then. Good morning. It is Sunday, November 6th, and it's my last morning up here. So something's got to happen today, this morning, because I'm leaving after the morning hunt to go back home. Heading back to that exact same spot that I was last night, where that trail crossing was across the stream. It just looks so good there. There's so much fresh sign. I have to go back. It's like the hottest spot I know of, so that's where I'm going. Left my sticks up there in the tree, left my platform up in the tree, left the camera arm up in the tree, so I just got to get up there, climb up it, and that's it. So it's gonna be kind of nice. I'll see you up in the tree. Well, guys, I'm in the same spot, and it's finally light enough to do an interview. When I was walking in, I had a deer blowing at me. I'm assuming it was maybe that doe and its button buck offspring that were down here pretty much right by my stand here. So that kind of stinks, but hopefully we got a cruising buck that comes through and we can get it done today. But if I don't see anything else, at least I have a nice view. It's going to be a beautiful morning. Just going to show you guys what the wind's doing. I came in from this way. I came in down. And I walked on down to my tree. The wind is going. Maybe you can still, oh yeah, there you can still see it. So that's good because I'm expecting deer movement here in front of me, which is upwind, and this trail crossing, the creek crossing, or coming down this drainage in front of me to the creek crossing. So hopefully that's what they do. Predator out in these woods. That was pretty cool. That's the first bobcat I've ever seen in the wild. Would have made a really nice hat, but I'm not sure on the regulations on that, if I can shoot one or not. I've never had the opportunity, so. But either way, that was pretty guessing that they are out scouting for opening weekend or opening week or whatever for gun season, which is the 15th. Probably getting ready for that. There's 2 guys. So, that sucks. Oh well, it's public land hunting for you. Alright, I'm down to my last 15-20 minutes. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm going to do a quick little rattling sequence because this last stitch effort. After this, I'm going home. So let's see if I can get some to come in. Is 11:10. Nothing came into that call sequence. So that's it for my hunting up north here, probably for the year. But still looking to get it done down at home, down in southern Michigan where there's more deer. So but eventually up here I will crack the code. Eventually I will shoot something, a nice buck hopefully. I feel like I was in the right area for most of this trip. Fresh rubs and scrapes. So, alright, time to get down, see you at the truck. Well, that's it for up north hunting for me for the year, most likely. There's a chance I might do a muzzleloader hunt, and later on in the year at a buddy's property. But I think I'm done in this area for the year. Overall thoughts are I'm getting closer. I definitely was near some bucks. I was near deer. Usually I don't see anything. Like sometimes, I mean, there are weekends I don't even see a deer, same with a lot of the guys at our camp. But we came up, I think, at right around the right time. I wish we could have stayed an extra couple days, because starting today and tomorrow, the weather's going to be great. That cold front just moved through and it just rained and was crazy windy. I'm pretty wet, but it is what it is. Got to go home, so I think it was a success. I was near deer. I saw a ton of sign, tons of rubs, tons of scrapes, way more than I've ever seen up here. So I was in the game. So that's all that counts. That's all I need to do. Eventually, it'll all pay off for me. But until next time, keep shooting, never stop.